An IndiGo pilot has issued an open letter targeting the airline's leadership and asserting that the ongoing crisis did not happen overnight, but everybody saw it coming. As the downfall has been years in the making, in the letter he alleges major mismanagement, stating that night duties were doubled and leaves were taken away, yet no compensation was given to employees. He states that ground staff were barely earning 16,000 to 18,000 a month while doing the work of 3 people. The pilot went on to write that the employees at IndiGo felt exploited, undervalued and exhausted. Yet the messaging from the top leadership continued to be, "You are lucky to have a job." Arzu, this is very shocking, this new development. What more can you tell us?
Well, indeed, it's very shocking and very concerning also, because an open letter from the IndiGo pilot is doing the round on social media, which blames the top management, including the CEO, for the downfall of the India's foremost airline. And addressed to fellow citizens, the management of IndiGo, the letter asked the airline to look within and name at least 8 officials, including the CEO, for causing the massive operational failure, leading to chaotic situation at major airports across the country over the past week. And claiming to be an insider forced to remain anonymous, the letter states that all the IndiGo, the service, that the problem that the people are facing. The letter states that all the IndiGo's employees saw the crisis coming as it was years in the making, and the airline does not collapse in a day. And open letter to my fellow citizen and to the management of IndiGo. I'm writing this not as a spokesperson, not as someone hiding behind corporate language, but as an IndiGo employee who was lived through every shift, every sleepless night, every humiliation, every full paycheck, and every impossible roster. States the letter posted on X. Also, in the letter, it was said that I'm writing this as an Indian because the state of this airline is no longer just an internal issue. It affected millions of people in this country, and I need to hear, I need you to hear this from someone who has been inside long enough to understand how we reached this breaking point. And nothing happened overnight. And this was the line that the NewsX was in fact questioning the IndiGo, that the situation that has occurred, that can't happen overnight. And the same thing has been written in the letter too. And in fact, he goes on saying that we all saw it coming. IndiGo does not collapse in a day, and this downfall was, years in the making. The letter states. So the letter is also accompanied by a 12-point thread from the same account on X, elaborating on safety versus profit, about the rollback of the DGC of the new policy of weekly rest for pilots, and it's aimed to give detail on why IndiGo is losing its mind trying to fill the truth. Yes.
All right, Arzu, thanks for joining me with those details. And now chaos across major airports persists with a total of 650 flights cancelled nationwide. We're now learning that Hyderabad's Rajiv Gandhi International Airport has recorded the highest impact, with 115 cancellations, including 54 arrivals and 61 departures. Meanwhile, Rajasthan's peak winter tourism season has been hit by widespread IndiGo flight cancellations and delays. The crisis comes during the state's most profitable period, which typically reaches its peak in December. Jaipur-based tour operator Sanjay Kaushik said the key season from 10 December to 5th January, covering Christmas and New Year, has been badly affected. I have Jatin Rawal joining me with more details. Jatin, what more can you tell us?
जी देखिए, बिल्कुल आपको बता दूं कि परसों जो है वो अहमदाबाद एयरपोर्ट पर जो है इंडिगो की तकरीबन 86 जितनी फ्लाइटें जो है वो कैंसिल हुई थी। कल जो है वो 62 फ्लाइटें कैंसिल हुई थी, और आज भी जो है अहमदाबाद एयरपोर्ट पर इंडिगो की 62 जितनी फ्लाइटें जो है वो कैंसिल हुई है, जिसमें से अराइवल वाली जो फ्लाइट जो कैंसिल हुई उसकी संख्या 27 है, और डिपार्चर वाली जो फ्लाइट जो कैंसिल हुई उनकी संख्या जो है 35 है। फिलहाल हालांकि यहाँ पर IRCTC अलग विशेष स्पेशल ट्रेन जो है उसके लिए शुरू की है कि जो यात्री है उनको कोई परेशानियों का सामना न हो, लेकिन फिर भी बहुत सारे ऐसे जो यात्री हैं जिनको परेशानियों का अभी भी जो है वो सामना करना पड़ रहा है। बहुत सारे यात्रियों को रिफंड जो है वो अभी तक मिलने की प्रोसेस जो है वो समझ में नहीं आ रही है। साथ ही साथ लोगों की जो रीशेड्यूल टिकट हो रही है, वो ऐसे बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग भी हैं जिनकी रीशेड्यूल 2 बार टिकट हो चुकी थी, और आज फिर से आज उनकी फ्लाइट थी वो भी आज कैंसिल हुई। लोग अब ये जो है ये सोच रहे हैं कि अब वो यहाँ से कैसे जाएंगे। हालांकि अब IRCTC का काउंटर जो है वो अहमदाबाद एयरपोर्ट पर लगाया गया है, जिससे कि अलग अलग जगहों पर जो जाने वाली ट्रेनें हैं उनकी जानकारी लोगों को मिल सके। लेकिन फिर भी अभी भी लोग मुश्किलों का सामना जो है वो इंडिगो की फ्लाइट कैंसिल होने की वजह से कर रहे हैं।
जी शुक्रिया। एंड नाउ वेल शिफ्टिंग focus, Defence Minister Rajnath